Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Resources, Energy and Northern Australia. Will the Minister update the House on how the government's recent free trade agreements will benefit the Australian resources and energy sector, especially around northern Queensland?
I call the Minister.
Thank you, Mr.
Minister has the call.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Chifley's been
the
warned
member for
already.
Herbert for his question and congratulate him on a great win for Northern Australia with the North Queensland Cowboys. And also congratulate him on the hard work that he does for the people in his electorate, and I look forward to visiting next week. Australia's resources and energy sector comprises nearly 10% of our economy, employs around 500,000 people and represents something like nearly 60% of our goods exports. Australia is a global powerhouse in energy and resources. In fact, we will soon be the #1 exporter of LNG in the world. We are the #1 exporter of iron ore in the world, and we are the second largest exporter of coal in the world. And we're always looking for new markets or to cut tariffs into existing markets. And that's why the fantastic work by the member for Goldstein has been so important in this free trade area. Take, for example, our agreement with Japan. All tariffs on energy and resources products will be eliminated over the next 10 years, including 11.7% tariff on unwrought nickel and a 3.2% tariff on coking coal. With Korea, already our third largest market for LNG, the 3% tariff on LNG will be eliminated. And last week we saw the first shipment from Santos's LNG project in Gladstone to Korea. With the 12 countries in the TPP, with whom we already export $47 billion worth of resources and energy, we'll see the elimination of all tariffs on LNG and refined petroleum to Vietnam, an elimination of iron ore, copper and nickel tariffs to Peru, and in Australia's significant $90 billion world-leading mining, equipment and technology services sector, they will all benefit from duty-free access to TPP countries. Mr Speaker, the Turnbull government is absolutely committed to free trade and open markets. That's why we have struck these free trade deals with Korea, with Japan, with China and with the TPP. This is good news, not only for workers in areas like Kalgoorlie or Gladstone or Karratha, it's good news for people in the cities as well, because it earns billions of dollars of important export income for Australia.